Hey guys, so in this video I'm gonna show you how to turn any picture that was taken in the day to make it look like it was taken at night. So in this first image we don't have any direct sunlight, which makes it really easy for us to just do it in one click. So we go to our adjustment, here we have color lookup, press here. Then here you have a lot of default options. One of them is called night from day, press here. And there you go, it looks like it was taken at night, in one click. So here's the before, and here's the after. I'm gonna show you another picture where it would be a little more difficult. Here you have direct sunlight, which makes it very orange from certain spots. Let's apply it here as well. Go to color lookup, night from day, and you see here it just doesn't work because you have this harsh light here, which also is very saturated. So here we would need to manually get rid of these highlights. So let's delete this layer. Delete layer. Okay, so first thing we need to do is get rid of these highlights. Let's go to adjustments, hue saturation, and we can see that these highlights are yellow and red. So most likely we can find them here on these channels. Let's go to reds. Let's play around with this to see. Yes, these are the highlights. Let's take it back to 0. Let's take the saturation here down, almost to gray. Let's take the lightness down a little bit as well. You see, already looks a lot better. Now let's go to yellow. Also, let's take down the saturation to 0. And lightness as well, a little bit down. And now when you look at the before and after, crazy. Of course, now you can see in this picture there's a lot of like magenta, and these places where the highlight was look a lot more green and yellow. So let's take another hue and saturation layer, everything now, not just, let's keep it at the master. And let's take the saturation a little bit down, lightness as well, maybe a little bit. Let's go to color balance, and let's add a little bit of yellow, just a little bit, like -4 or something, and then a little bit of green, maybe +7. +7 looks pretty good. Maybe a little cyan. And make sure I'm adding right now to the midtones, and let's go to shadows and remove the magenta from there as well. Let's hide up the green, here +1, and the yellow -2, maybe a little cyan. Yeah, now let's take the overall saturation down again, because it's getting a little too colorful. Lightness down a little bit as well. So now let's group these layers. For grouping, press Ctrl G. Now let's look at the before and after. Before and after. Looks amazing. Really easy. Just 4 layers to remove all the highlights that the sun created. Let's apply this color lookup to see how it looks like. Night from day, you see, looks a lot different. But let's delete this color lookup, we don't need it. Okay, let's close this group. I'll show you how I would manually make it look as if it was taken at night. Let's take our curves and bring our highlights completely down. And also in this middle part, pull it down a little bit as well. Maybe that was a little too much. Let's bring it up again. The photo is a little dark on its own. And then let's take a color balance layer, and then usually midtones changes the whole tone of the image. Shadows and highlights is more like a styling thing. So let's take blue and add a lot of blue, because in the night you don't have a lot of colors. You have usually blue, gray, this kind of color selection. So I would add blue, maybe cyan, maybe let's take the green down a notch, like -1. And you see, before and after, looks a lot colder, a lot less green. And also the curves before and after. And these are the 2 quick ways to make a picture look like it was taken at night. Thank you for watching, and let me know what do you want to see next.